Morning.
Morning.
This is Patty.
Hi.
Hi, Patty. So Patty found me on the internet, right?
Yep. Facebook.
Facebook. Okay. And you have Hashimoto's.
Yes.
And you knew you had Hashimoto's before you even saw me.
Yes.
So you already knew that there was an issue going on.
Yes.
And you already knew what Hashimoto's was, too, right? You knew it was an immune system problem.
I did.
Yeah.
For about 2 years before I saw you.
So you're kind of just doing whatever you can do to take care of it, seeing doctors, doing what you could. You changed your diet. That helped a lot. But there just still wasn't quite enough improvement yet. So you found me. And so what we did, well, what did you come in with? What kind of symptoms did you come in with?
Initially, the biggest problems that I had were the PVCs, the premature ventricular contractions.
Right, so your heart was kind of
because I was on Synthroid at that point for a year and something.
Right.
And then I also felt like I was stagnant as far as losing weight. Instead of losing weight on Synthroid, I was gaining weight. So I gained about almost 15 pounds within the time that I started Synthroid until I saw you.
Right.
Right before I saw you, because I just started changing the diet to the gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free on my own from what I had heard.
Right.
And that already helped me start to drop. I could tell it was making a difference.
Yeah. And then you had some digestive issues.
Yes.
And some agitation.
Agitation.
Right? Unexplained agitation.
Unexplained agitation, and then really bad bloating when I ate, after I ate. So by the end of the day, my stomach was out like I was 8 months pregnant.
Right.
It was really bad.
Okay. So we did a little bit of testing, and I put you on a new protocol, and here we are 5 weeks later, and what's your improvement?
Well, I definitely notice an improvement for the most part, I know I tell you I have the outbursts once in a while, which I think are still thyroid med related, but I definitely feel like I was more calm and felt more at peace inside, other than the random agitation bouts. I felt that was an improvement. I definitely felt energy, and I definitely felt a motivation that I couldn't find before.
Right.
Before I saw you and was starting to take all the supplements.
Yeah, getting stuff done.
Getting things done. The block, I could climb over the block now. Where before I'd say, I'm going to leave it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that project right now and clean that up. I'm just going to leave that clutter pile there, and I'm just going to get by right now. And instead of getting by, I'm able to step up and take action on things.
Right.
Where I couldn't before.
Great.
Okay.
And you told me about these narcoleptic episodes.
Yes, before I even started medication, because I tried to take care of Hashimoto's without medication, thinking I wouldn't ever need to take a synthetic medication or a thyroid medication. I tried to do it on my own, and I would not be able to get through the day without looking for a place to sit. So shopping and this would be a normal, like just going to the mall excursion, going to a record store, going out anywhere that would take a lot of walking, a museum, like the Getty. It would exhaust me to the point where I was always searching for a place to sit. I'd walk into a place and go, I wonder if I could sit there later. I wonder if I could sit there later. And now I don't have that urge to look for a place to sit. And the other thing would be driving home from an event. Someone would be driving, and I would pass out asleep. And I could not stay awake to talk to them, and it would be a very hard passing out sleep, that exhausted. And now I'm the one that has to drive right now. I'm taking care of everybody, and I drove to Vegas and back by myself. Without falling asleep.
That's great.
Thank God, not falling asleep behind the wheel. And then going on excursions and walking the whole time and sitting like a normal person at a break time, like a meal time. Not, okay, I'm going to go sit over here while you guys go do that. I don't do that anymore. Like I felt like I was 500 years old before.
Wow.
So the energy is better, for
so
sure.
You're feeling younger, you're doing well?
Let me turn that off.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You're going to have to edit.
Okay, I'll edit. I can edit.
I'll turn that off. Sorry, Dr. Kijiki. I should have turned that off before.
I forget to.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So you've made, let's see, how would you put it in terms of percentage of improvement?
Since starting here. Okay, because I feel like the improvement that I had, I'll kind of help you. The improvement that I had prior to coming here, starting Synthroid, the first 2 months of starting Synthroid with an endocrinologist, the improvement was like flat bottle of soda getting bubbles. So I felt like there was at least 50%. I felt better. Then my body fought against everything that I was doing, what I was eating, and the meds, and there was this clash. And then I went back. I want to say I went back 30%. Then I changed my diet right before I saw you, and I felt like improvement went all the way up to 60, 70%. And now I feel literally like I'm at about 85, 90.
Nice.
I'm so close. If I could get the agitation, the heart, the PVCs under control, I would feel perfect.
Nice.
That's the hardest part, though. But otherwise, I feel more in control and definitely feel better. I would love to get the premature ventricular contractions.
Well, we'll see if maybe it's the meds. Right? We'll see if we can get that under control a little bit more. We'll look at some other things. But otherwise, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good